Alrighty, there are four gradational processes: weathering, erosion, mass wasting, and deposition. And there are four gradational agents that accomplish those processes. Those are running water, the fluvial processes; wind, the aeolian processes; moving ice, what we're going to talk about right now, glacier; and waves and currents. A glacier is this: it's a mass of ice that moves slowly down slope under the influence of gravity. And they're formed through the accumulation and compaction of snow. So I gave you a little story at one point, and the story was this: that in 2001, I happened to be in a fairly substantial lake effect snowstorm in Buffalo, New York, when I was visiting my family, my maternal family. And during that snowstorm, 8 feet of snow fell in 24 hours. In order for a glacier to have formed there, what would have needed to have happened would have been this. When I went back in August to visit my family again, what would have had to have happened would have been this: some of that snow that fell during that storm would have still needed to be on the ground. Of course, there wasn't any. Then the following year, during winter, it would snow, and the following summer would come along. Some of that snow would need to still be on the ground and make it through the summer. And so on over some period of decades or centuries or millennia. Okay? If you are understanding what I'm saying, that means the temperatures that need to remain low are not the winter temperatures. The summer temperatures need to stay cool enough to hold some of the snow that falls during the winter on the ground, so that there can be a succession of this and then a continual building up of snow. And what happens is the first snow that falls, the following year, snow falls on top of that, and the weight of that snow above begins to compress the snow below. And then the snow that falls the following year after that, more of this continues to happen, so that you get this constant weight pressing down on the snowflakes that fell originally. And then those snowflakes are pressed together and meld together, almost like sedimentary rock in a way, can form this way through compaction. And as a result of all of this weight compacting from the snow above, the snowflakes are melded together into glacial ice, which then can begin to flow. And glaciers are going to flow just like water flows down slope. Or if you took a rock and you tumbled it down a slope, it's going to fall down slope. It's because of gravity. Gravity is going to cause glaciers to slowly move down slope. The last time on this planet, in any big way, that we had massive accumulation of glaciers was during what's called the Pleistocene epoch, which we've met before. This was from about 2.6 million years ago to about 10,000 years ago. Pretty much everybody agrees on the 10,000 year ago part. Not everybody agrees on the 2.6 million years ago part, but we're going to go with 2.6 million years. And during the Pleistocene epoch, what happened was this: temperatures remained cool enough for a very long period of time, 2.5 million years approximately, that allowed for this to happen. It was a time of extensive glacial advance interspersed with varying degrees of glacial retreat. What that means is this: that means that the glaciers did not just expand out to their greatest extent and then recede and be gone. They expanded outwards, covering up more land, and then they receded and exposed land. And then they expanded out again and receded a little bit, then expanded out even further, and then receded a lot, and then expanded out even further, and then receded, and then expanded out a little bit and receded back. That's what happened. It was like an accordion going back and forth throughout the Pleistocene. But then beginning some 20, 30,000 years ago, temperatures slowly began to warm up. And then 10,000 years ago, we end the Pleistocene epoch and enter into the Holocene epoch, which is the end of that period of time, the epoch, when we had massive glacial expansion on planet Earth.